National Book Award embodies a value seldom fully expressed or realized, the value of creative power itself.
This is a luminous novel.
Half of it is literally hard labor, spent searching for the right words to suit an event over which one has had no control in the first place.
And through the ruthless intimacy of literature.
A craft that appears solitary, but needs another for its completion.
And certainly all too frequently it has been the writer and not the politician who has been the true friend of liberty.
Books have exalted me and helped me discover more of myself. That is the power of a story well told.
But I had a wonderful teacher in elementary school who told me, read, my child, read. And I tried to read everything.
Books are us. Books are our ideas, our heart. Books are a place where we can imagine. They're like our first steps towards changing the world.
They contain counter histories to the stories that were told about us. They are useful in building movements. They are useful in inspiring future generations. They have a transformative power to them.
The National Book Foundation has broadened people's ideas about what good literature is, where good stories come from. They're open to all the books and all the stories and all the writers. The National Book Foundation is bringing attention to communities that have not been represented in literature. And that culture of reading is enlarging our capacity for empathy. And hopefully that has real-world repercussions.
There's no better way to connect writers to their audiences. The National Book Foundation helped bridge that gap. So you don't have to be in the major cities to see an author at the peak of their talent and their abilities.
It's obvious to me that the National Book Foundation cares about capturing the totality of the American experience. It doesn't exist everywhere in the literary world. And even within the National Book Foundation, that has been a process. We're seeing that as the juries diversify, so do the nominees. And in fact, so does what we learn about the American experience.
When you look at all of the books that have been honored by the National Book Awards, their breadth and their depth, and just the sheer range of titles and genres, there's a sense of an eagerness to look beyond the ordinary and the obvious, to keep pushing the boundaries. It's not just celebrating the books and readers of today, but also the readers of tomorrow. There's a real joined-upness in the way the foundation operates to promote and support access to books for those who might not have it.
It does kind of fulfill some of that early childhood dream of wanting to be a team. This is the team that I can claim, and that's Team Book.
Being a part of Team Book, it just makes you feel like you're not the only one that loves books, that wants to open those books up and learn more.
Being part of Team Book is being part of a community standing up and cheering for books. To say they're powerful and important and critical and essential. For the next 75 years, the National Book Foundation will keep celebrating the best books published in the United States. We'll keep bringing writers and books to readers all over the country. And we'll keep leaning into how can we most expansively and most inclusively think about that work.
Literature provides us with things that no other art form does. We need readers, we need books to help lead us and inform us, and the National Book Foundation can play a crucial role in all of that.
Hard times are coming when we will be wanting the voices of writers who can see alternatives.
But the storyteller cannot afford to forget and must always be ready to hold himself or herself to account.
It's about making it possible for the entitled as well as the dispossessed to experience one's own mind dancing with another's.
To live over the course of a few pages in the experiences of another, and to create a world where we can all be free.